Hey guys, welcome back to the Ron Williams YouTube channel. We're in the midst of arm month. One area that a lot of people fail to work when they work their arms, they forget about the forearms. I'm going to tell you something about the forearms. They give your whole arm a dimension that you don't have if you don't have fairly good sized forearms. If you have that forearm and it's long and skinny, it's almost like having long skinny calves. You can have great quads and hamstrings, but if you have a long skinny calf, it throws the whole leg off. So with the forearms, if the forearms are long and relatively thin, it takes away from the look of the whole arm. Most people concentrate on the size of the bicep and the tricep, and they forget about that forearm gives that bicep and the tricep a whole different look. When this forearm is thick and short, it makes the bicep look bigger. Watch this. Now if I put my arms up like this, my biceps look smaller than if I ball my fist. Bicep looks a little bigger. Bring them in close, and then when I curl my arm down, you see the size of those forearms. Boom. I'm gonna hold that for a second. Go ahead and take a picture. No, I'm just kidding. But that forearm, when you give it thickness and size, it changes what the bicep looks like. If the forearm is long and thin, and then thicker. So we're gonna work forearms today. We're gonna concentrate on getting some thickness on those forearms. A lot of people, they have the ability to really grow their forearms in a way they can't grow their biceps. It's just a genetic thing. And then some people have a hard time growing their forearms. But whatever size they are, you can cause them to grow. I'm gonna show you just a couple of movements that'll cause the forearm to grow. One is when the hand is in this position, a full stretch and a contraction all the way up. You can rotate it over and do the opposite side. And the more weight you're capable of using, the more size that forearm has a chance to grow. But start off relatively light. You don't want to hurt that wrist. You want to concentrate on the movement more than the weight. So slowly, gradually increase the weight. I'm going to show you a few exercises. Let's go do it. Listen guys, you want to be careful how often you train the forearms. Partly because every time you grip something, especially on back day, when you're doing pull-ups, you're working the forearms. When you're doing bent over rows, dumbbell rows, every time you grip, it works the forearm. The thing that you're missing is a complete peak contraction. So when you grip and you curl the forearm, it's when you get a complete contraction. But no matter what, when you're gripping and you're pulling, oftentimes when you're doing pull-ups, your grip gives up first because those forearms are so fatigued, but you didn't get a full range of motion. So the best time to work your forearms, if you're gonna work them, is during your back day. When you're working chest, shoulder, and triceps, the forearms actually help you in stabilizing the weight. If you're doing a dumbbell press or bench press, you're here, but when you grip, the forearm works, but not as much as when you're pulling. And then you push away. When you're pushing away, the forearms and the hands are stabilizing the weight for you. So here we go. Get a full range, let it roll down on your fingers. And at this point, contract those fingers. This is the first portion of it, right there. And then roll the wrist up, contract, forcing that forearm to work. Extend it all the way out, allow the weight to roll down, all the way up again. And then let it roll out, extend. Good. Then you want to rotate it on the other side. It's good to keep the thumb in open grip with the thumb on the outside. Roll it forward, curl it all the way up. And as you see, it doesn't take that much weight. And you should start feeling a burning sensation. Keep pushing through it. There you go. Awesome. That's the way you would work the forearm with one dumbbell. You can also do it with the barbells. I'll show that to you. We want to try to keep this video relatively short. There's no sense in extending it for no reason, but I want to show you the barbell and how to do it on a preacher curl bench. Let's go. Okay guys, as you're doing this, you want to be mindful to do between 3 to 6 sets, because if you're doing it on your back day, the forearms should already be fairly tired or fatigued at this point because you've worked your back and you've had a great workout. So 3 to 6 sets. Again, you want to extend all the way down, all the way up, and contract. Ooh. Curl. Ooh. Concentrating on that forearm doing the work. Then you want to rotate on the other side. Curl under first. Some of you are thinking right now, how many reps? Depends on how fatigued you are. You want to use a weight that you can do at least 10 to 12 reps. And then as you get stronger and stronger, you may move that down to 8 reps using a little heavier weight, because the 8 to 10 reps is going to help you build more thickness and size. In the beginning, you just want to get some good endurance in that motion, doing that motion. And then you want to concentrate on building some bulk and some size. Listen guys, I love you. I appreciate you for being a part of this channel. And let's continue to make this happen. Arm month, boom! What you want, what you want.